185 in the true scriptures. Good job, Jamie. Jamie said he done shared it to 30 people. Now watch this. Yahuda Ishkariot led a company of soldiers and officers. Now this is the final translation. It might be a little different on the screen. It should be right there because this is the final translation in my hand. But you'll get everything here. Now Yahuda Ishkariot, that's Judas Iscariot. That's what you've known him all these years. They lied about his name too. His name is Yahuda Ishkariot, who betrayed him, also knew that place because Yahusha had often met there with his disciples. Yahuda, I'm on now. I read verse 2. Now I'm going to read verse 3. What's on the screen. Yahuda Ishkariot led a company of soldiers and officers from the chief priests and leaders of the Parashim, sign name Pharisees, to that place. They came there with torches, lamps, and weapons. Since Yahusha knew all that would happen to him, he went out and said to them, "Who are you looking for?" Now this is critical to translation, what's about to happen. And all of your translations, if they are not the true scriptures, I'm going to say it again. All of your translations, if they are not the true scriptures, have got this wrong. And I can prove it from the original writings in Aramaic and Hebrew. It's easy. Listen. Verse 4, Yahusha says, "Who are you looking for?" They answered him saying, "Yahusha of Nazareth," sign named Nazareth. Yahusha then said to them something critical. He said, "Ayah, Asher, Ayah." And that means, I am that I am, the living Yahuwah! Exclamation point. Are y'all with me? Huh? Y'all picking that up? Is that critical? Is that critical? Yahusha, the man that came to earth, just said that he is Yahuwah. Are y'all with me? Yahusha just said in YAHUAH in John chapter 18, verse 5, that he is the exact same one that was in the burning bush on Mount Sinai. Now, how do we know he said that? Because in the Hebrew text, it says Ayah, Asher, Ayah. Now, Ayah in Hebrew means I am. In all the Greek translations, they only put the equivalent of Ayah. I am. That's it. They only put the equivalent of one Ayah. They don't go Ayah, Asher, Ayah. And listen, in the Hebrew text, it says literally Ayah, Asher, Ayah, which is what we all believe and can see, that whenever Yahusha was speaking in those terms, he would go from Aramaic and he would speak in Hebrew. But even in the Aramaic, this is where they butt naked. This is when they tore up. And I've done this on the old videos. I might go grab it now. I think I'm going to go grab it since we're on a telethon. In the Aramaic, it says Anah, Anah. That means there's a double Anah there. There's a double I am. There's a double I am. Anah, Anah means I am that I am. That's exactly what that means. So if he says If they say Yahusha of Nazareth, who we're looking for, and he just says Ayah or Anah, he just says I am, that will be agreeing. Like if I came over and I said, we're looking for Amber House. Is that you? And she goes, Anah, I am. That would just be accepting who they were calling you. Well, at that particular time, he knew his time was up on this earth. So he no longer hid the fact that he is Yahuwah. So he says in them translations, Anah, Anah, or Ayah, Asha, Ayah. Now I'm going to go over here. Y'all going to make me pull out these bullets. Woo!